Hello, everybody, and Happy New Year. I'm Karen Taylor of the Color Vowel chart. Let me get my chart. It's not up, and we need it sometimes, right? So here we go. Boom. Okay. Well, we were just talking in the room about where we're from and where we're calling from. And so let's continue with just a couple more people, right? We've heard from Miguel, we've heard from, let's see, we've heard from someone else. There we go. We heard from Jocelyn. She's back. How about Angelica? Hi, Angelica.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Hey, Angelica, Happy New Year.
Thank you. You too. Happy New Year.
Thank you very much. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling in from Columbus, Ohio. I
You,
am from Honduras.
okay. Do you know Miguel?
Yes, we are
Okay. See,
classmates.
one way or the other, I'm going to find out who knows who.
Yes,
Great. And you're from, I'm sorry, you said you're from
Honduras.
Honduras. Thank you very
Honduras.
much. Welcome. Glad to have you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hello, Vanya. Happy New Year.
Hello, hello. Happy New Year.
Where are you calling from?
I'm calling in from Florida,
And where are you from?
Bulgaria.
Oh, there we go. So everyone hears that difference. Where are you calling from versus where are you from? Two different kinds of questions. So glad to have you here today, everybody. Just listen to what we've been saying. Try this with me, and you can mute yourselves, please. Mutes are on, right? Happy New Year. Happy New Year. It's a new year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. It's a new year. Happy New Year. Again, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. It's a new year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. It's a new year. Happy New Year. What's happening there? Good job, everybody. So we have Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Where's the stress in Happy New Year? Happy New Year. You can show me with your
Year,
hand. Yeah?
year,
Year.
year.
Yeah, New Year, exactly. Now, the second part of my chant, I said it's a it's a new, where's the stress? It's a new
Year
It's a
again.
new year. Yeah. So we have two different stresses for this. When it's just a description of the year, it's a new year. Year is the stress. That's normal. But now we have this special phrase for celebrating this time of year, and we do a special kind of stress on it. Happy New Year. Raise your hand if that's a new idea for you. New idea. Yeah, a new awareness. Yeah, that we can change the location of stress. And usually if we move the stress, it's for a special reason. Maybe to make it official, like New Year's Day, right? We make it a compound. That's what this is called. Or we might make it into a brand. We might make it into a thing that we know. Let's think about some examples, okay? We're going to warm up. So follow me. This is all with your ears. This is pure English practice. You're going to listen and repeat with me. Your mute is on, your microphone is off, and we'll practice with some compound nouns. Are you ready? Here we go. Email, email, green tea, email. I'm just going to stop for a second. I'm going to make myself bigger for you so you can see my chart. Is that better? There we go. Great. All right. Starting again. Email, email, green tea, email, windmill, windmill, silver pin, windmill, baseball, baseball, gray day, baseball, cell phone, cell phone, red pepper, cell phone, background, background, black cat, background, cardboard, cardboard, olive sock, cardboard, hallway, hallway, auburn dog, hallway. Noisemaker, noisemaker. Turquoise, toy, noisemaker. Courthouse, courthouse. Orange, door, courthouse. Good. Snowflake, snowflake. Rose, boat, snowflake. Footprint, footprint. Wooden hook, footprint. Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Blue moon, Happy New Year. Butterfly, butterfly. A cup of mustard, butterfly. Earthquake, earthquake. Purple shirt, earthquake. Good. Countdown, countdown. Brown cow, countdown. And high school, high school. White tie, high school. Great. These are the vowel sounds of English with compound nouns. What is a compound noun? Just briefly, so we know what we're talking about. A compound noun is two words that are put together. Sometimes they look like one word and sometimes they look like two words, but they behave as one word. High school, compound, not compound, but mailbox, etc. Okay. Which words do you remember? You can open up the microphones, please. What words do we remember from the warm up? What words?
Courthouse.
Say it again.
Courthouse.
Courthouse. Great. What color, Vanya? Do you remember?
I don't.
Okay, let's take a look. Let's listen for it and we'll try it on. Here we are. Courthouse.
Or orange door.
Yeah, exactly. Orange door courthouse. Try that.
Orange door courthouse.
Great. And we're using this phrase for two reasons. One is to practice that sound more times, orange door courthouse, and later we can use it to organize our words for study. Okay, great. Thank you. Another word, please. Who else remembers another word? Hi, Miguel.
Hi, baseball. Great day, baseball.
Great. Baseball, right here. Great
Great
day,
day,
baseball.
baseball.
Yeah, this is a nice moving sound. That little Y there, gray, comes up to this Y. Okay, great. Gray day, baseball. Another word. Who else remembers another word?
Blue moon, New Year.
Say it again.
Blue moon, Happy New Year.
Very good. Blue moon, Happy New Year. Great. Yeah, I think even when we started off, I heard a few people say Happy New Year, right? And it's not wrong, but when you know how to create a compound, when you know that everyone else uses it, it makes you part of the group. It makes it more inside the group. So listening now, Happy New Year. Good job. Everyone try that. Happy New Year. Great job. I can see you. Yeah. All right. What else? Any other words?
Cell
Julie?
phone.
Cell phone.
Cell phone.
Cell
Cell
phone. Good. And
phone.
then I'm going to hear from Julie. Okay. I see her raising her hand. Cell phone. Who said cell phone?
Red pepper cell phone.
Yes, exactly. Red pepper cell phone. Good. Now, I love cell phone. It's a wonderful story because if you remember, most of us are old enough to remember. Before it was cell phone, it was a cellular phone. It was a cellular phone where the phone gets the stress. Okay. Just like I have on a gray sweater, ba, 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 right? A cellular phone. But then it became a cell phone because it became so common. We created a shorter version of the word and it became a compound. So in English, we like to move the stress to the first word when possible. Not always, but often. Cell phone, red pepper cell phone. Great. Now I saw a hand up from Julie. Hi, Julie.
Hi, Karen. Yeah, I think
White tie high school.
Great. High school. High school. Great. I'm going to show these to you, everybody, and we're going to just look at these. They're interesting to see. This is my warm-up. Okay. Well, let me ask you, what do you notice about these words? The way that they're written? What do you notice about the way that they're written? Any observations?
You can just say it, Jocelyn.
Hi, Jocelyn.
Hi. I see the.
Is it phonetic sound, mom?
So let's hear from Jocelyn, and then who else was talking? So Jocelyn, what did you want to observe?
But
That's okay. Take your time. That's okay. And if teachers, if you see something in the chat, you can share it. Okay. Anyone can write in the chat. Is there any other observation? Someone else spoke. What do you see?
The stress is is located in the first part of each word, is phrases.
Yep.
Can I say?
That's right. So for example, in New Year, the phrase, the two words is New Year, right?
Yeah.
But the stress is on the first one. Okay. What's interesting about Happy New Year is that that's the only time we get to say New Year. Is when we say happy New Year. Otherwise we say, oh, it's a new year and we're all here today. Good. Yes. So you see, Miguel, that the stress that I've underlined is always in the first word. Okay. What else do you see? Anyone else see something? Any other observations? One thing I see, and that always surprises me, is that some words are written as one word and some words are written as two words. And maybe if you look around, you might find that cell phone is written as one word sometimes, maybe. Usually I see it as two. Okay. High school. I always make a mistake with this one. I always write it as one word. And then my autocorrect tells me it's two words. So the writing of a compound noun is not consistent. Sometimes it's one, sometimes it's two words with a space. Okay. Interesting for anybody? Raise a hand if that's interesting. Yeah, we have to check. Okay. So there's no rule. I can't promise you which way it goes. Okay. I see a raised hand from an iPhone. Do you have a question? I'll assume that was just a raised hand of surprise until you let me know. Okay. Great. If you have a question about that, you put it in the chat too. You can do that. Okay, good. So these are all here. Let's go ahead and listen to them. We're going to read them in a list. Watch my mouse. You can see this mouse. We're going to come down, around to mustard and up, and then over to brown and white. So just watch me, but we're going to listen to them and we're just going to read the words. Are you ready? Here we go. Try it with me. Here's a hand. Ready? Email, windmill, baseball, cell phone, background, cardboard, hallway, noisemaker, courthouse, snowflake, footprint, New Year, butterfly, earthquake, countdown, high school. You hear all that stress? English loves the first syllable whenever we have the chance to celebrate it. So when we have something special, we'll move it even the way we have in these words, like cell phone. Okay, wonderful. Hey, I have a brain teaser for you. Who likes puzzles? Who likes a little bit of a puzzle? Great. Maybe you play games on your phone with words. This is kind of like that. So this is a compound noun puzzle. And I'm going to show you, there's one solution for this. We've got match, and this word is going to be the same. Match, tool, mail, fuse, what's in here? Imagine. Match, tool, mail, fuse, For example, if I were to guess this was going to be pencil, how would it sound if it were, it's not, right? But if this word were pencil, how would these compounds sound? Match pencil, tool pencil, mail pencil, fuse pencil. Not pencil though. Who has an answer for this? What word goes here to make 4 real words, compounds? Any guesses? Little tricky.
Look
And
in the
yeah,
yeah, look in the chat.
look in the chat. Great. Okay, Circades. I didn't see Sir. Hello, Circades. Happy New Year. I didn't see you earlier. Great. So we have box, box, box. Excellent. I'd love to hear from Michelle. Are you in the room? Let me see you. Michelle, hey, you got it. Do you want to perform all 4 of those for us? And this is Michelle Pinto. I think I see you, right? Is that you? Yeah, you're kind of, I can't see your face very well. Go ahead and open your mic for us.
Hi,
Hi, Michelle. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Nice to see you.
Yeah, where are you calling from?
Portugal.
Yes, yay, Portugal. All right. Michelle's one of our Color Vowel teachers. We're so glad to see you again. Would you go ahead and model those for us, our 4 compound nouns with box?
All right, I'm a little bit rusty, have no clue. I can't see myself, so here we go.
That's okay.
Matchbox, toolbox, mailbox, fuse box.
Good. Now, Michelle, that's great. Now, what I'm noticing is you're putting the hand on box. I'd like you to switch it to the first word in all of these. Will you try that?
Matchbox, toolbox, mailbox, fuse box.
Wonderful. That is the compound. So when this word compound is a little confusing, I think, right? We don't really know what compound means, but we want to put the stress on that first syllable, and that makes it into that thing. So what's a matchbox? A matchbox. In fact, I had a matchbox earlier, but it's a box of matches, right? Toolbox contains all of your tools. Mailbox contains all your mail. A fuse box. I have a fuse box downstairs. Has all my fuses for my electricity, right? Wonderful. Any questions about that? I'd like another student to model matchbox, toolbox, mailbox, fuse box. Who would like to do that? Another one. There we go. Vanya, go ahead.
Matchbox, toolbox, mailbox, fuse box.
Good. Everyone, try it another way. That was wonderful, Vanya. Notice how her box, the word box gets really low in voice and it becomes kind of shorter in time. Mailbox. Everyone try that. Mailbox. Good. Allow your voice to go down to this. It's the lowest part of your register, the lowest note. Mailbox.
Mailbox.
Yeah, exactly.
Mailbox.
So that mail is the big word and box is the small word. Wonderful.
Mail.
That was beautiful. Let's try another one. It's not always in the second part that we have our quizzes. This little little quiz here is with the first word. So these are all compounds with one solution. A ba effect, a ba burn, a ba walk, a ba dish. What is ba? I don't know yet. Effect, a burn, a walk, a dish. Gotta work on it. I'm looking at the chat. Thank you. Sybil, I see you. Happy New Year. Sybil was the first to answer, so let's listen to Sybil. Hi, Sybil.
Hi, Karen.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Karen, and all of you ladies and gentlemen.
Sybil, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Virginia, United States.
Wonderful. Just down the road from me. And where are you from?
I'm originally from Turkey.
Yes, exactly. Thank you so much for sharing. Hey, Sybil, so you answered correctly. It's side. Would you like to perform all 4 of those with side?
Sure.
I'll put it right in here.
Side effect, sideburn, sidewalk, side dish, or side effect. Sideburn, sidewalk, side dish.
Good. Yeah, exactly. So when we read it, we think, oh, okay, we'll contrast, effect, burn, walk, dish. But the stress is here. Very good. Very good. So hand comes out on side. What I'll do is put my line here. Okay. There we go. All right. I'd like a second student who would like to try those. Side effect, side burn, sidewalk, side dish. Kartikeyan. Hello. I tried.
Side effect, side burn, sidewalk, side dish.
Nice. Now I'd like you to do it again, but this time I want your second word to come down. Remember, we did that with baseball, mailbox. So try that with one more time, okay? With a low voice on these words and a high voice on side. Go.
Side effect, side burn, sidewalk, side dish.
Yes, that sounded great. Teachers, did you notice that? That the pitch of the voice really makes a difference there, right? Exactly, Miguel. Thank you very much. Do we have a third volunteer for this set of words? Hi, Angelica. Go right ahead.
Side effect, sideburn, sidewalk, side dish.
Great. Now, wonderful. You may be wondering, everybody, what these words mean. That's another part of a compound, is that sometimes the meaning is different from the two words separately. So side and effect, but side effect is something very specific, right? It's different from the side and it's different from an effect. So a side effect would be maybe what the medicine that you take, it might cause something that you didn't want, like it might cause nausea. That's a side effect, right? So each one of these words has a special meaning together that they don't mean separately. And you'll want to look these up. A great place to look up these kinds of words is the Blue Canoe Dictionary or any of your dictionaries that you have, okay, or Google. But you do want to study the meanings of these compounds to make sure that they mean what you think they mean, okay? But today we're focusing on pronunciation. Very good. Thank you so much for that one. We have one more brain teaser. That is a compound, by the way, brain teaser, right? A puzzle. Here we go. This last one is similar to the previous. The word is here. So it's a bag, rail, shape, writing. Circades is fast. I see. And Kartikeyan, I'm hoping that I really want to hear your name. Could you say your name for me? Kartikeyan?
Tanvan.
Can you say it again?
Tanvan.
That's fast for me. Can you say it more slowly?
Yeah. Tanvan.
Okay, I'm not able to repeat that, but I love it. I'd have to spend a little more time. One thing that we do, everybody, by the way, this kind of reminds me, I'll just, as you're thinking about that answer, and I see some answers there, that's good, hand. We'll come back. I want everyone to know that we, and Speak Confidently, this is our special course that opens tomorrow, and our live session starts a week from tomorrow. It's a 4-week live pronunciation course. And one of the questions that we work with is, how does your name sound when spoken in English? Right? And so our names change a little bit when we move from one language, our mother tongue, into another language. Like my name, Karen, it changes when I move into Spanish. So my name is English Karen, but in Spanish, Karin, right? It just changes. And I learned how my name sounds in Spanish. So in Speak Confidently, you learn how your name sounds in English, and you actually get to play a role in shaping the way your name sounds in English, following the rules of English. So if that's interesting to you, join us. Yeah, I'll give you some links in just a moment. Registration, today is the last day to register for that course, and we have just like 1 or 2 more spots available. We'd love to see you there. It's a 4-week course now. It used to be 5. Yet tomorrow the course opens with 1 week of online content, And then we have 4 live meetings, and you have a personal coach. So we'll be telling stories about our New Year's resolutions. We'll be telling stories about our promises that we've made and about our wishes and hopes. That's the theme for our January course. A lot of fun. Get lots of speaking practice, lots of spontaneous practice. Okay, glad to have you there. All right, we're back to our puzzle, right? And we had some great answers there. Our first, let's see here, we have again, Vanya, Cercadis, Julie. Julie, let me see, where are you? Hi, Julie, you want to try these 4 with your answer?
Yes. Hi, Karen. Yeah. Hand back, hand raise, handshake, hand reading.
Good. Let's try those again, and then you'll repeat after me. That 4th one is writing. What color is writing? Writing.
Riding, white tie, riding.
Exactly. So a little reminder to ourselves. Let's grab a color vowel there for that one. Here we go. White tie. White tie, writing, writing. Okay, there we go. Good. Those sounded really good. Let's try that one more time, Julie, with I want you to use big hands here. Let's do handbag, right? Can you do those 4?
Hand back, hand raise, handshake, hand writing.
Good. That's better. And it's going to be one more notch closer when we go even more distance in our pitch. Handbag, handrail.
Hand back, handrail, handshake, handwriting.
Good. The bigger the distance in your pitch, it's like singing ba 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 ba. Okay. Handrail, handshake. Okay. So it's more than you might expect, everybody. We use a high range of notes in these compound nouns to make them what they are. Fun. Thank you, Julie. Well done. Who else would like to try that? Handbag, handrail, handshake, handwriting. Another volunteer, Hiroko. Hello. Would you like to try?
Oh, yes. Okay. Handbag, handlay, handshake, handwriting.
Beautiful. Now you have the exaggerated version that I gave you. Well done. Now you can do it again, and now you can kind of calm down on the time, take a little shorter time to make it sound more natural. Handbag, handrail, handshake, handwriting. Give it a try.
Handbag, handlay, handshake, handwriting.
Beautiful. That sounds so good, right? It sounds beautiful. A third volunteer. Hi, Vanya. Oh, and then Jocelyn. We have lots. Go ahead.
Handbag, handrail, handshake, handwriting.
Great, great. I'll tell a story before we have Jocelyn go. My little story is I was talking with a fellow teacher, and he was giving me a little video tour of his school. And he came around the corner with his camera. He was showing me his school. And he said, oh, over here, and he was showing me a wall with all these assignments. He said, this is the essay gallery. I said, oh, wow, what a great idea. And I knew that it was an idea that he made because I've never heard of an essay gallery. But when he used that compound, essay gallery, I knew it wasn't just, the way that he uses a compound tells me it's an idea, meaning I was inside of his mind because I noticed the compound. So when you're listening to an English speaker and you notice the stress on one word, sometimes it could be like a clue that you are now noticing something new. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's a phenomenon. It's a psychological thing that we do in English. Sometimes it's an established compound like handshake, but sometimes it's a new thing, right? It's a new thing, like cell phone became new. Just a thought there. Let's come back. We have, that was the end of my strange little story. Jocelyn, would you like to try with those hand combinations?
Yes.
There.
Hand back, hand tray, handshake, handwrite.
Beautiful handwriting. Yeah. We had, I think someone else was very eager. Was that Kartikien? Hi. Would you like to try that? Oh, maybe he's busy. Okay, great. Hey, now is a great time to ask questions. Once again, I'm going to give you the link for Speak Confidently. We have been practicing for about a half hour, so we're up for our questions now. Okay, let me stop share, and we're open for some questions or simply some New Year's greetings. If you have a New Year's resolution, I'd love to hear what it is. Let's see here. Oh, and I'd like to thank you, Doug, for letting me know. Hello, Jocelyn. I got to see Jocelyn recently in a little video of Reader's Theater with Doug. So, Jocelyn, it's great to see you. Our green eggs and ham star. Fantastic. So questions, and teachers, you're welcome to raise questions at this time too. Yeah, hi, Doug. Happy New Year.
Yes, Happy New Year. I do have a question. Going back to this cell phone, you had it's a cell phone, but then you had the cellular phone, right? So I guess what on my mind I'm saying, okay, cell phone is a compound noun. Cellular phone is not a compound noun,
That's right.
right? So then gets down to the question of how do you tell? And I think you touched on it already. Is that sometimes you just have to listen.
Yeah, not sometimes, always.
Mhm.
Like that's what's so fascinating. This idea of compound noun, and we can type it. If you could type that into the chat, Doug, for me, for everybody. Compound noun is usually taught as a grammar idea. You'll find it in a grammar book, and they'll show you what these look like. But it's the people who decide what a compound is. The people with their voices. We decide this together as a society. It's something that we do with our minds. It's not a grammatical choice. So, for example, this is weird. I'll give you a weird example. Let's talk about juice. What's your favorite kind of juice? Doug, what's your favorite juice?
Orange juice.
Okay, I love orange juice. Miguel, what's your favorite kind of juice? We'll wait. It's okay. Keep thinking, everybody. He's going to find it. I'm going to help you unmute. Let me invite you.
Thank you. Thank you, Karen. Thank you. And my favorite juice is passion fruit.
There we
juice.
Go. Passion fruit juice. Is passion fruit, is that also, okay, passion fruit juice. What is that in Spanish? Is that guava? What is that?
We call parchita, in Venezuela, parchita.
Parchita.
Guava too. Guava is in another countries, but in Venezuela, parchita.
Aha, there we go. Thank you very much. Good.
Thank you.
So parchita juice or guava juice or passion fruit juice. Great. Debbie, what's your favorite kind of juice other than those two? Oh, we need you to unmute. There we go. Let's hear it.
Apple juice.
Apple juice. Can you hear the compound? Did everyone hear that? Say it again, Debbie, just like you did.
Apple juice.
Okay, now, Debbie and I, we don't speak the same way exactly. Debbie, and I'll just observe, Debbie, who I know, has a narrower range of tone than I do. I sound happy. I don't know what I sound like. Some people say I sound hysterical, right? But I have a very wide range of tone. Some people have a narrower range, but she still used a compound, right? She said apple juice, apple juice. You can hear it, apple juice. Doug said orange juice, orange juice. Try that, apple juice, apple juice, apple juice, apple juice. Now orange, orange juice, orange juice, orange juice, orange juice. Great. Whatever juice you choose, juices are compound. I don't know why. The reason I don't know why is if you change it to pie, pie. I'm going to serve some apple pie. Where's the stress? I'm going to serve some apple pie. Yeah, Michelle, you heard it. Pie is the stress. I don't know why we compound the juices and we don't usually compound the pies. Who knows? Right? So this is not logic and it's not exactly grammar. It has to do with our minds and some kind of an agreement in society. And maybe some people will compound apple pie, but pay attention. If you're curious, I'm going to give you a tool, everybody, that is useful for looking at these or listening to these things, because it is about listening. And that is youglish.com. That's my New Year's gift to you today. Youglish.com is a great place to listen to the way people do things. I'll show you briefly with apple pie and see what people do. Here we are. Boom. Okay, when you go to Youglish, you can search for a word or a phrase. If I put in apple pie and I hit return, you can see I have 889.
Baking apple pie.
Okay.
Discount orange warehouse.
A Manchineal fruit, and you'll be like, this is all right, it tastes like apple pie. But
apple pie, here he goes.
I believe in apple pie and
apple pie. You hear that stress? So you can listen to these and you can slow them down,
America,
by the way.
Like, the Chevy slogan.
As mom and apple pie. I want to read.
It actually sounds like mom and apple pie, doesn't it?
Mom and apple pie. I know this may sound very fast for some of you, but you can slow it down and you can listen to repeated examples of any word or phrase to see how different speakers deliver this. Okay. Your teachers, raise your hand in the room. Hello, Happy New Year to the teachers. Yeah. So the Color Vowel teachers are trained to be more sensitive to these kinds of features of English, maybe more than your other teachers of English. Yeah. We are excited about delivering this special secret of spoken English to you. It's what we do in our courses with Speak Confidently, and it's what we do here in Pure English Practice. Okay, students, thank you so much for joining us today. This is the time for questions. I'm going to give you some links so that you know where else you can ask questions. I'm going to give you 2 links, everyone, over in the chat. Speak Confidently, I've given you a link if you'd like to sign up. It's a very affordable course, by the way, and it's on Wednesdays from 1 to 2:30 Eastern time. That's the New York time that I'm in, okay? Teachers, I want you to know we have a course called Making Prosody Practical. We will be exploring deeper aspects of compounds. So if this is intriguing to you, join me. That's for level 1 trained teachers and above, okay? If you have questions, everybody, always remember that the Pure English Practice community is there for you. I'll give you that link, and we will then take any final questions that you have. Okay. Teachers, anything to say while I grab that final link? Pure English Practice. There we go. Here is your, if you are a first-time visitor today, I'm so glad to have you. And I'd love to know if you're first time, if you have any questions or comments. You're so quiet sometimes. I would love to hear from you. Christine.
I have a quick question, Karen. So Miguel's example of passion fruit juice. So this one is a double compound, right? Because we have passion fruit and then we have juice.
That's right. That's right. That's
right.
well.
So the stress on this one would be first and then maybe some on the last.
Exactly.
Passion
So
fruit
we've got passion, fruit, and juice. That's a great observation, Christine. Okay. So listen to how strange it would be if I said passion fruit juice. And that only sounds strange to the native speakers. I understand that, right? Because it's psychological. It's about what we expect. Okay. So native speakers, raise your hand for a moment, please. Native speakers. Okay. So keep your hands up for a minute. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Passion fruit juice. Does that sound strange, native speakers? Passion fruit juice. Yeah. Okay. So we have passion fruit and we have fruit juice and then passion fruit juice. So listen to my note, my tone. Here's my kazoo. I found it. There we go. Did you hear the notes? Passion fruit juice. Yeah. So we can take 2 compounds and put them together, but only the first highest note is high. The other notes come down. Well done, Christine. That's a great observation. Okay, beautiful. Over there in the Pure English Practice community, as I'll just keep kind of finishing up and talking while you think about your questions, because that's, it's so important. Over here in the community, we have a place for your questions. And I often go there to look for questions to include in my next sessions. And this time, by the way, here's my Pure English practice page. There we go. Take a look. Notice that right now, this is live. This is this event, right? As soon as this is over, I have the Speak Confidently course. If you look at upcoming events right here, events, notice I don't have my next topics planned yet. So I would like your ideas for the new year. What would you like me to use as my theme when we meet again? Okay, every first and third Tuesday of the month is when we meet. Today was the first Tuesday, so the next one will be in 14 days on the 16th of January. Okay, if you have ideas, you can come here and you can simply write your idea. Okay, and I'll respond to you. Any final thoughts for the new year? Do you have any resolutions about English or about teaching? Resolution is a promise to yourself. Maybe to practice twice a month with me. So make a promise to yourself to visit me twice a month. I'd love to see that. I'd like to see Michelle again. It's so great to see you, Michelle. I'm watching you. You can't see yourself, but I can see your beautiful background. Yeah. It's great to see all of you. And I just want to wish you a happy, happy new year. Okay. Be well, stay in touch with me. If you need to communicate with me, my email is here in the chat. What am I doing? colorvowel.com. If you have a teacher, you can communicate through them. I wish you well. Okay. Be safe, stay healthy. Bye-bye.
Happy New Year to you too, Karen.
Thank you so much, Sakadis.
Happy New Year to Karen. Happy New Year,
to you.
everybody.
Thank
you.
Bye-bye.
Happy New Year.
Bye-bye.
Thank you